Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my Dynasty Warriors Origins first impression semi-review. I am LL. Thanks for watching my video. My experience with Dynasty Warrior, pretty much I played 1 through 4, and then I played, I believe it was 6 or 8. And after that, I haven't played any ever since then. So this is pretty much my first Dynasty Warrior game for a long time. Well, I'm very excited about it because Dynasty Warrior 3 is probably my favorite one. And then I'm not sure which game it was. It might be 6 or 8 where Wang Yangji, the girl, the one with the daggers that came out. That would, she is probably my favorite after that. My favorite character is Zhao Tai with his saber katana weapon. I love his playstyle. So that's my experience of playing it. Special thanks to KOEI TECMO AMERICA for this review copy. I really appreciate it. So I was able to get at least 20-30 hours into this game. Normal difficulty, probably about halfway done. So this isn't exactly a full review, but rather a first impression semi-review. So when you start playing the game, tutorial actually does a really good job in teaching you the basics. So that's the good thing about it. And then seeing the opening movie intro was so nostalgic, especially when you could hear Lu Bu's theme. Oh, that's like, you know, Lu Bu's theme. Come on, if you're a Dynasty Warrior fan, you should know what the theme is. So good. Aside from that, the loading in this game is very fast, especially on the PS5 Pro. And a word of warning, this review, I'm trying to keep it as non-spoiler as possible. I mean, most of the stuff you see is probably well known already on the website and stuff like that. So there's not really like a surprise spoiler or anything like that. And this is an edited review, so anything I say is pretty much coming out of my mind. So you're getting a full, you know, honest review. So anyway, this is the gameplay, the Outworld. To me, this is like a it's kind of like a new style of freedom, because, you know, it's like you're actually in the, you know, kingdom of the 3 kingdoms, but with restrictions. Like these gates, they're actually locked and closed at the beginning. So you got, the further you go through the storyline, the more you can explore and stuff. So you could go to once you unlock stuff and progress, you can like get items, go to towns to buy stuff. Items you can get are pyroxene, which is used to get those gems if you play the demo. Like the gems, like if you equip it, like what is it, like more damage of enemies in the air, stuff like that. Also you can get old coins. They're like collectible coins that if you, once you get a certain amount, you get a reward. So very easy. So there's in the Dynasty Warrior games, as you know, you just do a stage, you know, chapter select stage. You play it, you beat it, and you go on to the next chapter, you know. So if you want to grind for like more weapons, better, you know, accessories, stuff like that, you replay the chapter. In this game, there is no chapter select. It's pretty much once you complete one the story mission, you go on to the next one. So what they did is they gave you a lot of options in between that time. Those options include skirmishes like these.
I hope things will become a little bit better for everyone now.
Skirmishes, they're very short fight. It could be only a minute. Really quick. The objectives are easy. Either you kill a boss enemy, take over a base, or it's one of those prevent an enemy from fleeing.
Having to look over our shoulders.
So, you know, very typical DW goals. Now in these,
here we are, alive and kicking.
in these fights, you can fight find thieves. The thieves, if you kill them, they can drop money and paroxene. So money is to buy weapons and items. Paroxene, again, is to upgrade your gems. Also, they're really good in leveling up your weapon proficiency. When you get a new weapon, you start level 1 for that weapon. So the more you improve the proficiency, the more stuff you can do with the weapon, like more attacks, more combos, stuff like that. So that's skirmishes. Another one is missions. I don't see a mission. It's pretty much similar like this. There's a guard. There'll be a guard telling you, "Oh, I need your help in doing something." Do a it's like medium-sized battle. It's almost like a skirmish, but a little bigger in scale. You can get accessories
we may be able to
from that.
Ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
After missions, there's request. Basically, requests are there'll be people with a little scroll icon. Not the scroll, but it's kind of like a scroll or something. Basically, they ask you like, help me find an item in Outworld or something. It's more of a personal side quest for that character. So to, I guess, create a relationship between each other. And last, there's training. Training is what it sounds like. They basically, right here, they go like, "Oh, I want you to, defeat 100 foes with using your arts, with your spear," stuff like that. This gives you skill points. So skill points allows you to unlock more skills. So basically, when you get when you unlock the weapons, pretty sure weapon ranks. So the more you unlock, the more skills you get. And every time when you level up your weapon, your character also levels up. And when your character levels up, you can unlock more skill, how would you say? Skill panels. So basically, I'm about level 26 right now. And I'm at level 31 and unlock more skill panels. So leveling weapon is extremely important in this game because it improves your overall character level. And when you so not only does your weapon level up, you get more abilities for your weapon, you also get more stuff to unlock on your skill thing, like more attack power, allows you to evade more than once, have more healing items, stuff like that. And note that you do not have to unlock everything to get to the next skill panel. This is the skill panel unlocking is based on your character level. So here I could just ignore all of these and just save my skill points for the hero rank skill once I level up to 31, from 26 to 31. Now for weapons, I'm kind of sad in a way. You start with a sword, and you kind of slowly get introduced in this order. So sword, then spear, gauntlet wheels, pull down, staff, twin pikes, lance, and crescent blade. These are all known weapons. You can see on the website. So it's kind of sad that you start with a sword. You don't actually get to choose the weapon. I'm okay with that. But at least when you get a new weapon, you can actually go to the test, like a little virtual simulator where you can test your weapon. If you look on the bottom right corner, there's a triangle. It says press test weapon. You go to a little small little simulator that you could, try out your moves, combos, whatever you want to, get better with that weapon. So aside from that disappointment of you slowly learn getting these weapons along the way, I think the uniqueness of the weapon is kind of lacking. Because if you notice, okay, we got sword, and then we got a bunch of weapons that is similar to spear, lance spear, which, Liu Bei, the Shu side have. Almost everybody of them used the lance spear type. So got spear, padal, staff, and twin bikes, a lance, and crescent blade. So as you can see, there's not much uniqueness aside from sword, gauntlet, and wheels. So yeah, it's kind of sad. I was hoping they'll have the saber, like a Zhao Tai. That's my favorite Dynasty Warrior character. Or hammer or fans. Heck, even the throwing knives would be fun to use in this game. Or the flute. So yeah, it's kind of sad that uniqueness is not as much as the Dynasty Warriors games, but at least the best thing about this is every weapon, their combat control is different from each other. It's not like all the Dynasty Warrior where it's light heavy, light heavy, light heavy, light heavy, the Dao combo. The only weapon that has that Dao combo is the sword. So I guess that helps introduce you into this game a little easier, because sword has the Dynasty Warrior move skill set, although it has some extra stuff too. While every other weapon doesn't have that Dao combo, you just gotta look at the controls and go to the test weapon simulator to learn how to use it. And not only that, every weapon is very different, Like, if you play the demo, the Crescent Blade is pretty much like a spear, But when you alternate between light and heavy, it gets stronger, and I believe the range gets wider too, as long as you don't get hurt. So there is uniqueness for each weapon. So it keeps the repetitiveness from the Dao combo and everything, low. I think the Gauntlet is probably the most surprising one, because I didn't think I would like the Gauntlet much, but oh my gosh, it was fun. Yeah, the Gauntlet is just fun to use, especially if you can keep track of what ability. It's like if I have to say, it's like playing Final Fantasy 14 Monk. If you're into MMORPGs, it's like playing the monk in 14. So that's all the weapons. So skills already mentioned. Squad, it's no different. You learn the new abilities and use it for battle. It's very helpful. I'm not going to dwell into the story much, because I want to keep that let you decide for that. So overall, okay, let's see. I talked about the Outworld really quickly. Weapons, pretty much just like what Dynasty Warrior is. So, oh yeah, to get more weapons, you either buy it from the store, or you fight generals and there's a chance of them to drop it. But depending on generals you fight, that's what they'll drop. So if you fight one that uses gauntlets, then there's a chance for them to drop a gauntlet weapon. So as an example, it's kind of weird because you see enemies with flutes, hammer, and stuff like that, but you can't use it in this game. So overall, I feel like this is a great starting point of Origin, using the early Three Kingdoms story. And music, I like the music, it's really good. And hearing Lu Bu's theme, reminds me of the Dynasty Warrior 3 days, because the theme's so awesome. While there isn't much variation in the unique weapons, all weapon types have their own style of control, which is good to keep the repetitiveness down. So it's not like the Dao combo like the sword is, or the previous Dynasty Warrior games. This game is still a good old Dynasty Warrior, destroying armies. The enemies are stronger though, smarter though. and stronger depending on the difficulty you play it on. There's a lot of times where archers in the back will interrupt my attacks when I'm trying to fight a general. So trying to take out the archers or the general's bodyguard is extremely helpful, because if they do an unblockable attack or something, they can interrupt you and gives the general to recover, which sucks, and you do take quite a bit of damage. So taking out the armies around him, his bodyguards, doing like tactical actions like having your archers, your squad do like range attacks to weaken them before fighting is a good idea. I like the progression leveling system in this game. Although it does force you to use all the weapons to level up your character. As you can see, my staff is level 3, so if I level up more, my character will get higher level. Oh, my spear is about to level up too. Only need 195 more EXP. So, yeah. You're being forced to use all the weapons to improve your character's proficiency. But at least the combat style of each weapon is different from each other. So keep the repetitive low and make some of the weapons fun. Again, like I said, I hated the spear lance type weapons because, I don't know, I never liked the shoe side because, Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, everybody, they all use the lance spear. It's just like, it's like use one of them, you use them all, At least in this one, the weapon style, how you attack everything is different. So it's not like the same old. So it does help cut down the repetitiveness of it. Also, the parry system and the dodging system is kind of like a love or hate situation. Now, don't get me wrong, parry did exist in the older Dynasty Warriors. I believe it started from DW4. But I don't think much people used it anyway, because they still, run around to avoid the enemy's attack and stuff like that. But parry system did exist in the older games. I don't think dodge did. But this allows you to be a little more aggressive in terms of, I guess, fighting, even though it feels like it's a soul type boss fight. I feel like I like it this way because that way you're like more into the fight against a more epic one-on-one, although there are armies around you. Instead of like running around like a headless chicken, avoiding their attack, then run back in and hitting them. Or, when you're low on health, your Musou gauge, increases and then you just use it in the old games. And this one, no, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, the fights with the parry and the countering with special attacks, special arts, and dodging, I think is fine. It is a little different, but it's still the same Dynasty Warrior games. So that's my positive stuff about it. My negative, make no mistake, this is still a Dynasty Warrior game, so you got to expect some repetitiveness in terms of, pretty much everything's the same, You run in, destroy, beat up the army, fight the general in a zone, you win, you go on to the next one. The same Dynasty Warrior stuff, but that's why you play Dynasty Warrior, because for bad stuff like that. So it is the same kind of Dynasty War game, just a little different. Another problem I had was the uniqueness of the weapons. I feel like they could have had, more unique weapons like the fan or the hammer. Heck, even the saber, which I really did hope they had, but I don't think there is. Maybe in DLC, maybe, but because you see the enemies have those uniqueness weapons too, even your allies, but you can't use it, which sucks. And then the third disappointment is how the game ends. Yes, I did not complete it yet, but it's already known where the game ends because the developer already mentioned it. It's not where most fans would expect it to end, apparently, but to me that's okay. Because it just means if this game does a great job in sales, that portion of the story could be opened up for more Origin sequel, which means more weapons and improvement from this game to the next one. So that's how I feel. So is this game worth playing or buying? If you're a Dynasty Warrior fan itching for Dynasty Warrior action, I think it's worth playing. But there is a demo out, so you should play the demo because the demo actually has and shows what this game is about. Aside from that, showing the Outworld and stuff, the combat is pretty much what it is. Because to me, this Outworld here is more of an illusion. It's no different than the normal Dynasty Warrior games where you just choose the stage select. Here you have to you walk there, but you can do extra stuff like pick up haro scenes, find items, do side quests. So this makes it a little more open in terms of your choices, but it's still no different than the older Dynasty Warrior games where you choose a stage. It's just more visually appealing. It brings more life into the the Three Kingdom era. So that's the only difference. But aside from that, the demo actually does capture the feel and the combat of what this game is for the demo. So if you haven't tried the demo, please try it out. If you did try the demo, then I hope you enjoyed it. Overall, this game right now is out of 5 stars. It's 4 out of 5 stars right now for me. I'm enjoying a lot. I can't wait to stream it today. So if you'd like to watch my stream, please stop by and watch. Oh, by the way, this is how big the world map is. There's a lot of place to go. I still haven't gone here yet. There's waypoints you unlock to teleport around. Oh, and there's one more major thing I didn't mention, but it's something you learn along the way. If you look on the bottom right, there's a small little circle icon. It's like a little blue line, then yellow. That's like the peace gauge. When you do skirmishes and fights, you increase the peace gauge, and when you fill it up, the first one's blue, completely blue. You go to the waypoint, and they give you rewards like more money and stuff. It's like a offering from the people in this province to you. Okay, so I hope that's all I can really say about this game. I really enjoyed it. Gave you my plus and negatives. Can't really think of anything else to say. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments or stop by my stream, and I'll be playing this game completely new on hardest difficulty. That's available. Because rumor has it there's actually a harder difficulty than that, but I did not check, so I cannot confirm that or anything like that. So this is what a skirmish is like. What am I? Oh, I'm using this one. Okay.
Time to act. Now. The enemy officer.
So let's see. Okay, this one generally there might be a thief. If just a thief, you kill it, you can get a more money and gold. But unfortunately, there isn't. I'm not gonna force 2.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Take this. Prepare yourself. Take this.
Yeah, okay.
With all my might.
Oh, wait, don't I have a weapon I need to upgrade? I can upgrade already. Spear. They been quick. Yeah, it should be quick.
Looking rough.
Can't believe this.
Yeah, so it's a pretty fast skirmish fight. This helps you level up your weapons and everything. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Level up my spear. I got 1 point for my character level. Or like 1 experience point for my character level, rather. There. So I'm on 27. Almost 31 soon. Didn't get any skill points. Oh, yeah, I didn't do any of these. That's fine. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, do you have any questions? Feel free to post in the comments below. If you got the digital deluxe edition, I believe you may be able to play it already by the time this review is out. If not, feel free to, if you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments below or stop by my stream and enjoy watching some gameplay and me getting killed, maybe.
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and
Anyway,
kicking.
thanks for watching
That alone makes us the lucky
and hope you all enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll see you all on my gameplay stream, live stream. Stay safe and be happy. Peace.